Good day, boys and girls. This is MassX with a brand new One Punch Man the Strongest video. And yes, we know our next limited banner kind of caught me off guard. I thought they may skip, but I guess not. We have our next SSR Plus being Puri Prisoner. And for you free-to-play players and light spenders, well, keep saving. But let's get into this character for a second. Another interesting character. This is a grappler hero. And the character itself recovers HP for its basic attack of a single allied target by 120% of attack. The ultimate for this character deals damage to a single target with 2 consecutive strikes for 750% attack. Charm the main target. Target immediately leaves the battle and uses some ultimate skills and passive effects to attack random enemies. Returns to its position at the end of action. So it's cool. It's got the charm effect, okay. It's fine. Where this character really has some shine to it, okay, is of course what we're going to talk about now. So for the passive, when battle begins, it reduces all enemies' DOT by 40% for the remainder of battle. Immune to charm permanently increases HP by scaling number. Yes. So this is a direct counter to DOT effects. By just getting that blanket 40% is pretty big and very helpful. Kind of when we talked about my last video that I was doing, messing around with the Geru core, of course, but that's only for 2 turns. This is permanent. So this is kind of very cool actually as a direct counter to those types of effects. Then the Awaken passive, increase self and allies in the same row, non-crit damage free by 30% for 3 rounds. After this action, the target will be permanently disabled, unable to follow up or consecutive follow up. Another nice effect that can be useful for the current meta. But again, it's one of those characters that's not considered upper tier. I mean, it's nice to have that back row attacker, and the charm is fun, and you know, the 40% DOT reduction for the game is very cool, but it just doesn't have a long shelf life, and things are going to change immensely. And I know I sound like a broken record, and it's hard to get enthusiastic or tell people, go for this, have some fun, change up, you know, what's going on, when we know what's going on. And we are down to now just scraping the bottom barrel of characters before URs. So yeah, most people aren't going to touch this with a 10-foot pole. They are going to save more, knowing that they're going to be seeing MK, knowing that they're going to see Super Ally, knowing that the URs is going to be coming here very quickly. So yeah, fun character to play. Don't get me wrong. A lot of upside, but just an absolute waste to go after. Now, if you were to go for this character, the Ultra Ultimate, okay, ult damage attack goes from 750 to 900%, which is a big jump, which is nice. Additional inflicts stun on the target and its column for 1 round. The Extreme passive takes that DOT rate and puts it to 50%, which is actually really good. And the 5P passive reduces enemies' DOT rate from 50 to 60%. So it gets pretty high there, which is pretty crazy. The Awaken 2, nothing to write home about. Non-crit damage free just goes to 40%. Not a big deal. Now, when it comes to equipping this character, of course you're going to want to attack. Why? Well, that healing on the basic attack scales off of attack. The ultimate is all based on attack. So you're really going to be looking for attack percentage for the most. And again, with everything on this character, strictly attack. You know, you're probably going to be looking to use, you might want to go the drive route with the character so he has some more length of time viability, being able to take more damage. Of course, you can always go with fiery, of course, but I don't think this is a character to use that on. I would be looking for more for drive or any of the other ones, quite honestly. It's not going to be that big of a deal with this character. The only benefit with fiery is getting the extra speed, but you could do that in a host of other ways also. Your buff gears are going to be the same. You're going to be looking for attack across the board on those. And of course, getting up your attack as high as possible. You could, no, actually you wouldn't want to do hit. You're basically just, your focus is all attack. It's just going to make your life easier with this character for the few people that are going to pull for it. But quite honestly, I see this to be another dud banner for them. I don't know what they're thinking right now. I really thought they were going to hard skip this one, give us MK, get Super Alloy, and get us rolling on URs, but I guess not, you know. Just when you think you figured out them, they do a 180 on you, and yeah, this makes no sense. If you want to not make money, do what you've done the last, right now, 6 weeks consistently, 8 weeks. We'll see what happens when we hit that 12-week mark, if they finally just fall into maybe getting people to draw some. But yeah, I don't know what the freaking hell is going on at this point. Now, if you feel a hole burning in your pocket and you have to spend, we have our new hero backup right now, and I just wanted to kick this in here just to say this is a good deal, especially with the SSR plus Atomic Samurai in there. First off, these are always good deals, but the fact of this character is in there, if you don't have them or you want to level it up to at least get to 5 stars or higher, this is not a bad deal to take advantage of. This character will, you know, if you've used him, you know, he's still solid. He's not the upper echelon they used to be. And yes, you can tank build him, but it's a lot of investment, and it's fine, and it does a really good job. But it's a lot of investment to go that route. But again, probably the most solid character that they've added to the hero backup. So not a bad pickup if you wanted to. But that's really about it. So we got PPP next. And for most, you will be saving. And yeah, let's keep our fingers crossed and hope for something exciting, because I know I'm bored as hell right now. I do my dailies, I jump out, that's it. I'm hoarding resources like a mother effer. That's why you haven't seen my Giro updated video, because it's still at 4 stars. Yeah, I decided I just want to hoard every type of resource. I haven't invested in any characters in weeks. I'm barely pushing my BP right now. To me, it's an absolute waste. I want to be able to completely redo the entire field, because I already know what I want to build with the onset of Super Alloy and MK, as well as our first UR. So instead of half these characters, I'm not even be using, if not more than half, honestly. Drive Knight's the only one that is completely and utterly safe, and Zombie Man. The other 4, yeah, I got some ideas, because I want to have some fun. So hopefully at some point I'll get my Giro up to a point where I think it's at a good spot to do a little fun video. I mean, the nice thing is at least that I did get his Awaken up, but you know, I had to get him to 5 stars to open it up to be able to start working on the last of this, and I've still got a ways to go. See, I won't even spend my shards. I'm being incredibly cheap right now, so it's probably going to take another week and a half. But I do plan on using the character and having some fun with it. But again, that's about it. So yeah, so PPP, hard skip for 99.9% of you. Hope you're having a nice holiday. I am doing a end of the year tier list for the game, so you will see that soon. With that, as always, please like and subscribe. It helps a lot. Have a great day.